Hey y'all, welcome to the Chroma side of YouTube. My channel is called Chroma Storm Arts, and I invite you to have fun with me and play and experiment and have a good time watching because I'm doing all of those things as well. Please feel free, if you enjoy what you see, to visit my website www.chromastormarts.com. Have a wonderful time and just be inspired. Thank you. Hi, beautiful people. Okay, so today I have three panes of glass. My boyfriend works for an ATM company and they were going to throw these away. They used to be the screens for ATMs. So I have done some research because I've never poured on glass before. And some people just sew the glass first, and I've heard horror stories from that. I've heard a lot of people say they pour on glass all the time and they just clean it really good with alcohol. So I have my 91% isopropyl alcohol, and that is what I decided to use. Now, second thing is I've got a new type of paint, and let me reach over here and grab it. I went to Tuesday Morning and they have had these for 99 cents a piece, so I picked them all up because I was like, hey, why not? Martha Stewart Crafts are acrylic paint, and this one is called Beach Glass, which is right here, kind of greeny, bluey, beachy color. This one's called Pond. It's a satin finish. Beach Glass is a high gloss. Pond is a satin, which is this really pretty ocean blue looking thing. This yellow is a satin multi-surface finish, and it's called Meadowlark. And it's just a really nice yellow color. For the white, I decided to use Apple Barrel because a lot of people use Apple Barrel. The next color I use is a pearl color, and it is the Martha Stewart. It's called Antique Silk. It's really, really pearlized and pretty. Now I'm gonna check the consistencies on these, the pearl and the glitter paints, because when I mix them up, they flowed really, really well. I might put a few drops of water in these. But then when I mix these three up, because they are regular acrylic paint, I had to add water to them to get the flow right. So now looking at this one versus these, I'm probably gonna have to add water to these too, because these are pretty, yeah, these are pretty flowy as is. Anyway, back to the paints. I got another pearl one. This one is called Aquarium, and it's a Martha Stewart Pearl multi-surface acrylic paint. I got a glitter paint. This one is called Carnelian. This one. And you know, when I was mixing this up, when I poured the Liquitex in there, because I didn't use Floetrol this time, I noticed that that glitter floats. So I'm interested to see how this is going to work, because I have no idea. Like I said, I'm trying out a new surface and a new paint. Why not? Let's live dangerously. And the last one I have is this green glitter one, and it is called Golden Barrel. I'm wondering if I should mix more paint. Let's just do one at a time. I may end up mixing more paint. Yeah, okay. All right, so I'm gonna get this in the order in which I want to pour it into the cup.
I want the red and the pink next to the blues, because red and blue make purple. And then I'm gonna put the yellow next to the blue to make green to go with my green glitter. want to do it. Okay. Now, I did say I want to add a dash of water. Like literally a dash. Just a little teeny tiny amount. Especially to this one. I don't know why it's so... It's not thick, but it's thicker than the rest of them. Like a dash at a time. Yeah. I'm gonna double check this pearl guy. I'm definitely not adding any more to the glitter ones. Just a little drop. That would be my raincoat. That color marker calls me every day at the same time. It's really, really annoying. That looks good. Okay!
I'm just gonna do a little bit of this just to see how much paint I get in the cup. I think I'll do... Boop. Now, I found these little solo shot glasses at Walmart. I'm getting condiment cups in the mail. I ordered them off of Amazon. And because I wanted something to do smaller pours with. It's very difficult to judge the amount of paint you're putting in a larger cup for a smaller pour. So I want to get smaller cups. Well, I tried to find condiment cups at Walmart, which really is difficult because guess what? They don't sell them, which is kind of crazy, I think. I'm like, why don't you sell condiment cups, Walmart? You sell everything else, right? But, oh, doggone it. Oh well. But, you know, making a mess, you guys. It is what it is. That's kind of cool. I kind of knew that glitter paint would float. Kind of had an idea of that. You know, I was thinking the other day, I hardly ever do pours with a little bit amount of color. Like, I always have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 7 colors or like 8 colors in my pours, and I don't know why. I think it makes them look more interesting. I am going to grab this guy because it's a stick from the other pour that I was trying to level, and I'm just gonna give it a swirl. Why not? There. And now I'm just gonna pick one, and I think I'm gonna go with the middle one just because. Boop. I did not add silicone to this, and that was actually a mistake, but I guess this pour isn't gonna have silicone in it. Now, I'm going to move my... I do believe that I am not going to have enough paint to do all 3 of these panes of glass. Well, that's okay though, because what I'll end up doing is I will end up I'm just going through and making sure that all the bubbles are popped. And I still see the paint working a little bit, which I'm kind of cool with. Just testing out my area. I mean, do you guys see these little like pastel-y cells that are just randomly popping up? I did not use Floetrol. I did not use silicone. I kind of like it. They're very understated. I think on the next pane of glass, though, I am going to use some form of silicone. I have no idea, but it would be neat if I could. Okay, so I have more pearly blue coming through right now. Which, again, I'm not too mad about. I like that. I like the white. Let's move it. I'm gonna move it slower. I do have cells popping up in this white right here, which I find really, really pretty. I have some of the pink. Yay! I'm gonna have to pour some of that off. And right now I'm just kind of experimenting with the tilt, moving around. You know, this is the first time I've ever done blue and red together in the same pour and not have them mix up and make purple. I'm not mad at it, but at the same time, kind of bummed. I kind of like the purple that it mixes and makes. Alright, wiping the gloves again. Let me get up here really quick before I torch. And check. Oh, see, big air bubbles popping. And see if you guys are in frame. You guys are barely out of frame. So let me... Better. It's kind of cool. Like I said, for someone who's never poured on glass, I'm pretty excited. Now, the only problem is, I hope they stay where they're meant to stay. Now, torch. Where did you go, my love? I love the torch. So, if you guys can tell, I am moving my torch so super fast. Like, I don't want... And then, when I want to hold it still, I hold it up high. But if I'm down here, I'm always moving my torch super fast because I don't want to cook the paint. I want to warm it a little bit to make something happen. That's pretty. I wonder what would happen if I torched it before I tilted it. Popping bubbles. Still popping bubbles. All right. So if anyone here is an Anne-Marie Ritterhoff fan, you will know that she is always saying, make it interesting. I try to do that when I am tilting, when I am torching, and also in how I actually pour into the cup. So what I did was, when I tilted that one, I tilted this way and that, but I was very conscious of the middle cells to make them not go zigzaggy. So they are still very round right here, these cells, and I achieved those by torching first. These organic cells I'm getting because I did not torch before I tilted, which... So now I'm going to torch again after tilting and see what happens. but I made it interesting by how I tilted. Not necessarily because I tilted, not necessarily because of anything in particular, just because of how I tilted. One last pass with the torch over all three of them. Let's see if you guys can see it. It's a neon paint Artist Loft, like kind of like a sample set. But I also bought these little mini teeny tiny canvases, and they are really, really super uber cute to make like magnets out of. So I make magnets out of them a lot. So this is the one that I did not add the red to. Check out what it did. No silicone whatsoever. Just Liquitex pouring medium. I actually used the last bit of my Liquitex pouring medium. And if you look at it, you can see the glitter shimmering in there. In this area right here. You see all my stretch cells and weird looking shapes. Get you closer and let it focus. Check that out, you guys. It turned out so cool. All that glitter. I'm all about some glitter, you know, some shiny. These cells are turned out really, really cool. Let's see if I can get you out of, well, nope. All right, next one. Do you guys see how I mean? All those cells that popped up after we torched. And it's still working, you know? I'm super excited. Next. Now this one I didn't anticipate this from. You can see the pearly color right there. You can see all the glitter in with the red in it. I like this this little bit right here with the blue, just kind of laying there in the red. And then these cells are like, oh, amazing, they're super cute. Look at that one. It kind of, this one down here in the, where's my finger? Boop. Oh, there it is. This one right there, to me, kind of looks like a flower. Let's see if I can get closer and focus. Look how cute he is. They're so cute. I love cells. And I love how they like continue over here. I really like it, you guys. I'm super excited. Well, and then this is my little guy that I was messing around with. He kind of turned out kind of cool. Looks like smoke. All right, today I had such a good time. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed what you just watched, please hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up for a like, and hit the bell. That'll give you notifications when I post new videos. I really enjoyed painting today, and I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you get inspired to do all types of things. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, y'all.